Hi, Sally and Marat here. Welcome to 2 Minute Reflection with Sally. Today's reflection is on job security. And I think that's a great reflection. Won't you agree? And I have a question. The question is, have you ever worked with managers who have left you in the dark on projects that both of you may be working on? Or you may have worked with managers who micromanage and they refuse to empower their team to make decisions, to work on their own. Have you ever worked with managers like that or know of managers who display this type of behavior? Now, one of the biggest mistake is being able to withhold information from your team. And that's a big mistake made by managers. It creates that atmosphere of a lack of trust between them and their subordinates. And over the years, I've had the opportunity to work with many managers, many supervisors who behave in this particular manner. And basically what they do is that they micromanage their team. They would be very secretive about vital information that can take the organization so many steps ahead. I remember this one particular marketing manager. Let's say his name was Bill. Now, Bill knew all the ins and outs of marketing. He can transform your organization in a second. But the problem with Bill is that Bill was very, very secretive with his subordinates. He often kept them in the dark. And if he had to share information, it will be 2 or 3 days before the actual event, which would have been too late and it created problems. The thing about it is that this one day he was preparing for a campaign event, and 2 days before the event, he got into a horrific accident. Now, unfortunately, Bill was in ICU for 20 days. And what had to happen is that the campaign had to be cancelled. Why? Because the staff knew little or nothing about what had to be done. Because Bill kept them in the dark. And what I've discovered many years after is that the number one enemy of empowerment is that desire for job security. Leaders who are weak will worry if they held their subordinates. If they were transparent, they would eventually become dispensable. But you see, the truth is to make yourself indispensable is to become dispensable. Think about it. If you are able to continually empower your team and help them to really develop that skill set, to build their competencies well enough so that they can take over your role, you will become valuable to the organization. You will. And you will be demonstrating true leadership because leaders empower their team. They are transparent with them. And in the process, they create that trust, that atmosphere of trust, which can positively impact the overall performance of the organization and the bottom line. So I want to encourage you, if you are not already encouraged, to ask yourself, do I micromanage my team? Do I empower them? Do I withhold information from them? Am I secretive in the things that I do at the office? And if you are, here's your opportunity to start making that change. Be the change that you want to see. Start empowering your team. I want to thank you for joining me on 2 Minute Reflection with Sally. Thank you.